Hey class 12 students, welcome back on this wonderful platform of verbal skills. Board exams are around the corner and we know English can be tricky, not because of grammatical errors or spelling errors, but because of deep meanings hidden in the chapter titles. But don't worry, today we will decode the secret behind these titles in the easiest way possible. I hope because this is also very important for your board examination. So I hope you all are ready. So let's start. First of all, we are going to decode the titles from your book Flamingo. Prose section, as the very first chapter is the last lesson. It's not only about the imagination, it's all about the waking up one day and realizing you can never speak your language again. So I hope this chapter is all about the loss of language and identity. I hope understood. If one line we can consider, it's nothing, it's all about the loss of language and patriotism. Now second, we are going to decode the title Lost Spring. In short, Lost Spring is nothing, it's all about the lost childhood due to poverty. I hope understood. Now very next chapter, Deep Water. Deep water is nothing, it's all about the depth of fear, and not only the depth of fear, how Douglas overcomes his fear. This is also reflected in this chapter. So in short, overcoming in fear, especially pace with the fear and facing the fear, this is the hidden aspect of this title Deep Water. Now next one is the rat trap. Rat trap is nothing. Here a wonderful metaphor is used in this title. Here the writer is considering the world as a trap of temptation. So this is the reason here the writer has given this title to this chapter. Now next chapter is Indigo. Indigo is nothing, it's all about Gandhi's fight for justice. Yes, Gandhi's fight for justice. Ever heard of Gandhi's first big victory? So this is actually the chapter shows how he helped poor farmers fight for their rights. I hope understood. Now next chapter, and bit tricky also, Poets and Pancakes. No, not at all. It's not about the food. It's only about the unseen struggles behind the glamour of the film industry. So poets here reflecting the diversity which was clearly found there in the Gemini studio, and Pancakes is the brand name of the cosmetic which was during the shooting. I hope understood. Now next chapter is the interview. I hope ever been interviewed? No. But this chapter questions whether interviews are powerful tools or unnecessary institutions as well. So here Umberto Eco's reflected this a wonderful thing that yes, the power and ethics of interviews are very important. Now last one is going places. Have you ever heard about the phrase going places, which means the success, which means the dreams? So here dreams versus reality, this is the key aspect which is hidden here in this title going places. So daydreaming is one, but what happens when you get lost in fantasies? So this story explores fulfilled dreams. I hope understood this much. Now next one is we are going to explore your poetry section from Flamingo poetry section. The very first one is My Mother at 66. Here nothing, the poet is actually watching the loved one, here her mother. So watching a loved one age is scary, right? But this poem expresses that silent fear of losing a mother. This is also here reflected. So this is the reason. Now next one is keeping quiet. What if the world paused for a moment? This poem says silence can bring peace and self reflection. So, peace and self reflection, self introspection is the key reason or theme or actually hidden here in this title, Keeping Quiet. Now, next one is A Thing of Beauty. Now, if you are feeling low, then this poem reminds us that beauty in nature and art brings everlasting joy. So, this is the basic theme written here. It's nothing, it's all about joy and beauty reflected by John Keats here in this poem. Now, next one is A Roadside Stand. So, rural struggles. Now, how? Why? Because I hope you know you often you have seen such kind of shops there. So villagers set up their roadside shops, but do they get buyers? This poem highlights the struggles for their survival. Now the very last poem is Aunt Jennifer's Tigers. Aunt Jennifer embroiders the fierce tigers, but why? Because in real life she feels powerless. This poem talks about women's struggle. So very nice contrast is created by here the poet. So nothing, it's all about female oppression versus freedom. I hope understood. So keep connected. We are very soon we are going to explore the hidden aspect, hidden reason of the titles from your book Vistas. So do like, share and subscribe.